toward the kickoff here at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Today, rivals meet in the NFC East. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds.
And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
Campbell on the stop.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Williams. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. Marked down at the 6.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. And he's in! Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Cowboys 7, Eagles 0. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is...
He gets free. Down the sideline. And he Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
A gain of 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 2. Now Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 2.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
Pickup brings up third and 8.
On third down, Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down. At the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Third down, they need 5.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh! That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s. on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He is all the way inside the 15, but hold everything. There is a marker down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Cowboys,
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Cowboys 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Prescott. That's caught! And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop. It is 2nd and 9. Dak to throw. There's Ferguson, the tight end. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Prescott. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Aubrey's pick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. It's the 3rd pick of the 2017 draft, Solomon Thomas. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Halftime coming up. We'll get you now to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the 2nd half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts now. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now it's Hurts. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 21, Cowboys 10.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one, as they come up on a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
34-yard line.
To throw is Dak. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 4.
Prescott now. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Back to throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Hurts again. Open man, Devontae Smith. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from an even 50 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the
They nearly
24-yard
connected
line.
on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, it's Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
That's going to be caught.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 32.
Here's a second and 12. Off the play fake, Hurts. A pass, caught by Saquon. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it third and 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Elliott on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's down the field for Lamb. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Throwing is Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
We'll try and hurry to the line here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Prescott again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Prescott to the air. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe D. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They run out of the gun with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. This is 3rd and 6. Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.